Next up, Arirang News.
Welcome to Arirang News. This is Kim-Hanul, and we start with our top headlines at this hour. President Moon Jae-in announced his latest string of cabinet appointments today. He tapped Park Sang-gi, a professor from Seoul's Yonsei University, as his new justice minister. Park is a legal expert who advocates reforming the prosecution and the judicial system. President Moon also named the new chief of the Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission, Park Eun-jung, and a new vice minister, Lee Jin-gyu, for the Ministry of Science, ICT, and Future Planning. Apart from nominating the new cabinet members, President Moon urged the lawmakers to approve the government's $10 billion supplementary budget that is stuck in limbo at the National Assembly. In domestic politics, Korea's rival political parties have agreed to normalize parliamentary affairs this afternoon, ending weeks of deadlock created by several parties' opposition to President Moon's picks for top government posts. The rival parties have also agreed to hold a parliamentary standing committee to review plans to revise the National Government Organization Act. There will also be an extra National Assembly session next month so that the parties can discuss a number of pending issues. The floor leaders of the four major parties reached an agreement on Monday to reopen the assembly from July 4th to the 18th. President Moon Jae-in is to attend the upcoming G20 Summit in the German city of Hamburg early July, and also hold his first summit with his German counterparts. In a press release today, South Korea's top office announced that President Moon will be in Germany a few days before the G20 summit kicks off to meet the German Chancellor Angela Merkel. In the meetings, President Moon and the German leaders are expected to discuss ways to develop South Korea-German diplomatic ties, including ways to cooperate in solving North Korea's nuclear threats and boost economic cooperation. In other news, President Moon Jae-in has stressed the need to take all possible measures to get North Korea on the path to abandon its nuclear weapons. In a speech read out by Prime Minister Lee Na-kyun on the president's behalf at the annual meeting of speakers of Eurasian countries' parliaments, President Moon said Pyongyang's nuclear issue must be resolved. National Assembly Speaker Chung Se-kyun echoed his remarks, highlighting the need for dialogue with North Korea along with sanctions. In economy news, Korea's state-run think tank has revised its growth forecast for the Korean economy this year from 2.5% up to 2.8%, on par with the annual growth rate recorded in 2016. Tuesday's report from the Korea Institute for Industrial Economics and Trade takes into account expectations that the Korean government will raise its own 2017 forecast from the current 2.6%. It also reflects optimism that domestic consumption is on the way up, alongside investment in construction and facilities and equipment. On the issue of domestic consumer sentiment, Bank of Korea said today the Composite Consumer Sentiment Index for June came to 111.1, up from 108 a month earlier. Last time it hit those highs was in January 2011, and a reading over 100 means there are more consumers who expect economic conditions to improve in the coming months than those who expect them to get worse. Now moving over to the weather forecast. A mix of clouds and sporadic rain is expected for most regions in South Korea today. These showers will linger on until tomorrow. Tomorrow morning will be dry, with Seoul starting off at 22 degrees, with Daegu at 20 and Busan at 21 degrees. The current temperatures are 28 degrees in Seoul, 27 degrees in Suwon, and 24 degrees on Jeju-do Island. You're listening to Arirang Radio. Okay.